Good morning, everyone. There I am, big screen time. I am so ridiculously excited for this week's webinar. I say that every week, but like every week, AI changes so fast and it's getting so much more exciting and fun. Avanice, I saw your comment. Now I'm live. I wasn't live yet when you asked. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We've got Dee in here. We got Meg and Amy and Avanice and Michelle and Jeffrey. And yeah, super excited. This week's webinar is really fascinating to me. Good morning to Ashley as well, and Tony. Okay, lots of people joining in. This is great. AI for business, implementing AI into a business. We've talked about this for now. I think this is week 15, right? A lot of people use AI. They go to ChatGPT or they go to Gemini. They type something in. They get a really cool answer. They think, well, that's really cute. And then they go back on and they do everything the way they always have done things, right? It's cool. It's fun. It's shiny. It's like a toy. But some of the things that we've been going through is like, how do we actually use this in our business? How do we implement this? And whether it's creating content, creating strategy, doing research, planning, anything really. But one of the things, there's one thing that all businesses need and have been kind of the thorn in our sides as business owners for 20 years. And that is a website. You know you need the website. You probably have the website. And if you're anything like most of the people that I talk to on a daily basis, right? Your website is either being redone, being revamped, still working on it, outdated, right? These are all the things. Why? Because websites can be expensive to keep up and maintain. Everybody says, oh, I can just go to Wix, right? Well, then you got to build it in Wix, right? Or Squarespace or WordPress, which all the good websites are on WordPress, right? Well, AI has completely eliminated that barrier and bottleneck. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you guys something here. Take a look at this website. Now, if you're on last week's webinar, this may look a little bit familiar to you. All right. Harmony Smith, not a real person. I mean, maybe there's a Harmony Smith. There's probably several Harmony Smiths. I don't know. And then I'm taking my chances that if Harmony is a real person, she's not a licensed massage therapist in Greensboro. Anyway, but take a look at this website, right? I'm just going to scroll through. Very clean, organized, looks nice. All right. Client experiences, got testimonials, reviews, could book an appointment, got a real nice footer. Here's a calendar widget that would load. Let's see, we've got about, right? It's a nice website. Great footers, great ways to sign up, right? Really nice. Blog. I don't know if the blog, yep, blog, right? Contact. This is a full website. I don't like how that white thing is there, but this is a really great website, right? Heather, Amy was asking, she's asking if we started. She can't hear or see anyone. Maybe she needs to, can you just ask her to refresh her screen? She should be able to see everything. Or maybe just put the link to the live in the comments, since I'm about 5 minutes in now. See if you can help Amy out. All right. Good morning, Ted, as well. All right. So it's a really clean design, nice copy, right? Everything's good about it. I didn't have a booking calendar built in, but how long do you think it took to build this website? Do you think maybe 3 weeks? 1 weekend? I mean, definitely not a day, right? I mean, websites take a while to build. I mean, just a 5-page website. Some people charge $5,000 for that, or $1,000, right? 8 hours, right? 8 hours, yeah, 8 hours maybe. Okay, I mean, it's just a few pages, right? It's laid out real nice. 8 hours might be tough. D got it right. It took about 10 minutes. It took about 10 minutes. You want to know what's really cool is all I had to do was type in a description of this business, answer a couple of questions, and the AI did the rest. No coding, no dragging and dropping our elements onto the page, which a lot of website builders for years now have had that drag and drop. Makes it real easy, right? You just go get what you want, you drag it and drop it, right? No hiring a designer. Sorry to the web designers out there. I would hope they learn how to implement AI like I've done. No staring at a blank screen, wondering where to start or wondering about the layouts. And by the end of this workshop, you're going to watch me do it again, live from a blank canvas. And then I want you guys to know that you're also going to get a free 30-day trial to do it yourself. Our software, I thought it would be disingenuous to tell people, look at this cool thing you can do, but you don't get to try it or do it unless you pay the $97 a month for the software to do it. And I'm going to show you everything that comes in the software that you can try for 30 days today. And look, we'll work with you over those 30 days. We'll help you build your website. I want you to be able to do it yourself and try it out. Try it before you buy, try it. And if you don't like it, we'll cancel it before the 30 days and, we'll never charge you a dime. All right. So if you want to go ahead and do that, so you can kind of play along here today, this QR code that's up in the upper left corner, let me see if I can remove there, right here. Okay. This QR code, if you scan it with your phone, it should take you to the page where you can sign up for the free 30-day trial, and then we can help you start getting set up with that. So my goal is after this webinar, we've got some people that are already building their websites, but by the end of this webinar, I'll tell you what else comes in that trial. Okay. Yeah. So we just also dropped the free resource in here. Okay. The free resource is for today's guide of how to kind of do this. Okay. Somebody asked, are the links available if you want to change something in the footer? Yeah, absolutely. And all you have to do, D, is tell the AI what you want to change in the footer. All right. So here's a couple things. Your website is your 24/7 salesperson. It works while you sleep, but only if it actually exists and looks professional. Here's another thing. AI search. It's changing the game. It's changing everything. Google AI, when you do a search now, gives you the AI overview. Perplexity, which we've talked about, Bing, Bing's Copilot, they're pulling answers directly from websites. I'm going to say that again. They're pulling those answers directly from websites and giving you the citations of where they found it. So if you don't put information that people are searching for on your website, not only will your Google search not be very good, your SEO, right? But now this new AI optimization is a real thing, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that today too. Also, first impressions are fast. If your website doesn't load really, really quick, I mean, visitors form an opinion in like a second, right? Maybe 5 seconds, right? Most small businesses feel stuck when it comes to websites. Either they don't have one, or it's outdated, or they're paying like $200 a month or more for something they can't even edit. And if they can edit it, maybe it's a cheaper thing that you can edit it yourself. Like, you don't know how, right? I'm gonna death to the old excuses today. All right. I can't afford it. I don't have time to learn WordPress. I don't know this, nothing. It's not going to hold up anymore. I talk to small business owners every single week, and I always hear it. Jay, I know I need a better website. All right. Yes, Ashley, pose questions on your website on every page. Put an FAQ on every page. I'm going to talk about that today. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Put an FAQ on every page. All right. So, all right, let me just preface all this. What is JourneyBuilder's AI Studio? Okay, so JourneyBuilder, if this is your first time on a webinar with me, JourneyBuilder is a platform that we resell. It's a company that we resell the platform from. The company is called High Level. They're in Dallas, Texas, but we resell it under our own private white label brand. Why do I tell you it's High Level? Because 8 million businesses use High Level, and I'm going to get asked the question, isn't this just High Level? Yes, and we sell ours for the exact same price that they sell theirs, right? So $97 a month. So you may as well shop local and get it from me, or just at least take a free trial and take it for a test drive. But let me show you inside of here. Inside of JourneyBuilder is this thing here called AI Studio. Okay, it is a beta product that works absolutely well. But the cool thing about beta is they're pushing improvements to me every single day. All right. Yeah, let me share my screen here. Again, it looks like I lost my screen share. Thank you, Ted. Let's see, add to stage and go back to this mode so RC doesn't kill me. So this is JourneyBuilder, and this is the AI Studio here. And it's going to say, let's vibe. All right. So this experience, if you guys were on my vibe coding website, by the way, I hope the screen share came back. It looks like it's good on my end. So I'm going to keep going. We did a workshop. I had my colleague Delroy join me several weeks ago. We talked about vibe coding, right? Where you can basically in plain language, whatever language you choose. If I refer to it as just English, just trust me, it works in every language. And so I've been trying to say, if you can formulate a sentence, you can build a website, right? But it's called vibe coding. You'll hear the term a lot. This experience is called the Vibe Creator. Okay, so we describe what we want in plain English, and the AI builds it. You don't need a perfect prompt. The AI is going to ask smart follow-up questions if it needs more info. You can also upload an image in here as a general design direction. Like maybe you saw a website and you're like, oh man, that website is beautiful. If I could do my website like that, I would, right? Take screenshots of a website, you can upload it, and the Vibe Coder is going to try to make your website look very similar to that. Or you can use a URL, your existing URL, which we're going to do today. And we're going to reimagine a site. Okay, so, and you can also clone it from a URL. You can take the URL and say, I want my site to look like this. Okay, so paste the link, and AI Studio will recreate the structure and style for that. Also, anytime you need to edit something, it's chat-based. So just like you chat with ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, you edit your website just by chatting. This was a hard one for me to wrap my head around when this came out, because I was like, yeah, but I know where to go and click and drag and change a setting here and do this and that. And I was talking to Delroy, my friend Delroy, and he was like, yeah, that's great. I'm glad you like that. But why? The AI will do it. So why don't you just tell the AI what you want instead of going and tinkering, and then go check email or go jump on a call or do something else, right? And I was like, oh, that's brilliant. I just need to give up that work. So there's also restore points for every change. So let's say you do something and you're like, oh, I don't like that. You can roll it back to a previous change, right? Which is very, very cool. There's every time it makes a change, it takes a capture of the code that was there. And so you go one step too far, make a mistake, screw something up, roll it back. And here's what I love about this. So this part is our JourneyBuilder is not just an AI website builder. It's an AI website builder that sits inside of an all-in-one business and marketing system platform. So the website it creates can already be connected to your CRM, your forms, your booking appointment calendar, your automations. You're not duct taping 5 different tools together. It's all one thing. And that is what makes JourneyBuilder different. And when this tool came out, I said, I usually don't pitch something on these webinars. And that's why I'm also giving the 30-day trial, because I really feel like you guys just, this is the only way I could give it to you. This is what we're using for every website going forward. As a matter of fact, putting my money where my mouth is here. Here, you guys were all either on it or are on it right now. Here is in the Vibe Builder. It's loading. Our website, jtheaiguy.com. I built it. It took me, well, we update it every week by telling the AI what we want. Like yesterday, I made a realtors page. Check this out. All I did was I said, create a landing page for realtors as the target audience that introduces the AI website builder studio as an option with a free 30-day trial of JourneyBuilder, right? And in like 5 minutes, it did that. And if I go to the realtors page, stop losing leads to outdated real estate websites. Excuse me. Use our AI website studio to build a stunning blah, blah, blah. Here you go. Form, right? Done. Done. 5 minutes. I was doing something else. I think I was meeting with Heather and RC or something when this was being built. Done. Right? So, but inside the platform, you'll also have access to all your conversations, your calendars, your full CRM, your opportunities pipeline, the AI studio, voice and chat AI agents for your website or for Facebook leads or whatever, full social media planner, email marketing, unlimited automations, unlimited websites, funnels, form, survey builder, client portal. If you want to create a membership or a course, it's all in there. Quizzes, chat widget, build QR codes, all in there, all in the subscription. Unlimited media storage uploads, reputation management, right? So I just wanted to share that in your $97, in your free 30-day trial, or in the $97 package, you do have access to all of these things. So it's not just your website for $97 a month, and we'll host it. It's hosted. The website's hosted. Okay. So that's why this is so exciting. So the first thing I'm going to do, I want to share with you we're going to build a site. Okay. So I've shown you the dashboard. Let me go back into AI Studio here. Let's vibe. Right. And what the first thing we're going to want to do is we can create a new website. Now, I can do a brand new website. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do, since it takes about 5 to 10 minutes, is I'm actually going to clone reimagine my screen from somebody's actual website. Now, if you guys have been on here regularly, I mean, there's a few of you that like never miss the webinar, and that's great. One of our regular attendees, who's great, she's a friend of mine, Meg, is with an organization called Abolition NC, and this is their existing website, which I think is really nice. It's a really nice website. Okay, it's clean, updated, and it's a nonprofit, right? That they're trying to bring an end to human trafficking. Okay, so great mission. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually take the abolitionnc.org website. I'm going to take the website address, and I'm going to reimagine it. I'm going to try something really, really interesting here. And technology, this might come back to bite me, because when you do a website, or when you do a technology demo, hey, Amy, I see that. Do yours. Yeah, maybe we can do that too. When you do some tech demos like I do every single Friday, we always have these like cross our fingers moments when I'm about to do something in real time. But I'm going to say reimagine and redesign this website. By the way, anyone think that at this point they're already lost? They can't write the words reimagine and redesign this website, www.abolitionnc.org. Everybody with me? We can all do that, right? There's no fancy schmancy, techie, geeky coding. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do going on here, right? Fair? Cool. All right. But let's just do this. I'm going to just say one other thing. Try to recreate the existing pages as well, so that maybe it'll scan through and pull some of the other pages. It may not. We may have to build those pages afterwards, but typically if you give it or tell it what pages you want, I need a home, I need an about us, I need a services, I need a contact us, I need it, this, right? I'm also going to say make sure each page has an FAQ for the content on that page. Now, I can help you with the prompt of this, but you really don't need to. I mean, we can generate, and you'll actually, in your guide, that the resource guide from today that RC posted about 14 minutes ago, I think we have some, just basically some guidelines of what to tell it. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. And I'm going a little off script here, but I want to get this done for Meg. I'm going to go ahead and just click go. And it's going to start by going out to abolitionnc.org, and it's going to start planning the content structure. And it tells you what it's doing: exploring design ideas for each section, considering the FAQ section for each page. You see that here on the right-hand side. Oh, nope, you're not. Let me, I'm sorry. Sorry. Here you go. Yep, got it. Avenues. I am so bad about changing tabs of which screen I'm sharing. I'm trying to get better at. I should just share the whole screen. Everybody should be good though. Avenues, you're good. You're seeing it. On the left-hand side, it's telling us what it's doing, thinking about the site's navigation. Okay. And it's working. It's working. I don't even have to be here. If I wanted to get up and go take a bathroom break or get a cup of coffee or check my email or jump in a sales call or jump in a free coaching call, which we do, free coaching calls, if anybody needs a free coaching call. I can go check what's going on in the Facebook group. I could create content. I could be using another AI tool in another browser. I could be spending time with my daughter or my wife or my dog, right? All I need to do is just tell it what that sentence, and it's going to take 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm going to talk about some other things in the meantime. Happy to answer some questions too. If anybody's already getting questions in here, I can do that. Another thing that you can do inside this builder is, while this is working, I'm going to flip off of this tab. I promise I'll come back to it. But one of the things that I would like to try, and I haven't tried it yet, is I found a really fun, cool, bold website design today for this site's called Donuts. It's I think a Canadian company, but what it is it's actually a drink of dunkable, dippable nourishment of donuts. So it's like a yogurt or pudding. It's like pudding in donut flavor, donut infused pudding snacks. I've never tried the product, don't know anything about the product. I found the product looking for some cool website ideas. And I think this website is so much fun. It's colorful, it's bold, it's just a lot of fun. It makes you want to scroll, right? So one of the things that we could do, and I might do this and post it in the Facebook group, I can actually grab a screenshot. I like that. Be crazy. Okay. I'm going to grab a screenshot a scrolling screenshot of the entire page, and I'm going to save it as an image, and I'm going to load that up into another website inside of JourneyBuilder, and we're going to see if it can create somebody else's website in a fun layout like this, bold, things that pop, and make it similar. All right. So it's taking a screenshot right now of the whole site for me. And I'll go back and we'll check on our website and see where we're at now while we do that. All right. So we're making progress here. It's still working on the site, but here we've got the site and the setup rounding. It analyzed the existing site, fetching the website, designing the system and layout, and then we're going to have the home page, about page, take action page. All of them are going to have FAQs when we're done. All right. Okay. Ashley had a great question. Does it connect to CRM or can it create a custom CRM? Yeah. So JourneyBuilder is a CRM. Now, if you wanted to just use this and have it connect to your existing CRM, absolutely. We can add in different elements or widgets on the page, right? And then you can do, put in like a booking calendar or chat, or you could use the JourneyBuilder system and then have those leads, and the automations can send things to your existing CRM if you didn't want to use JourneyBuilder as a CRM. By the way, JourneyBuilder, again, used by about 8 million businesses, I think, roughly around the world. It's an amazing CRM. It's absolutely ridiculous what our tool is powerful able to do. So yeah, we can do it either way. We do have a client currently. They had their own CRM already. And so they're using everything else in JourneyBuilder, automations, everything. But whenever a new contact comes in, we're actually using a tool called Zapier, which some of you may be familiar with, but you can do APIs or anything else. It's all open. You have your own API with JourneyBuilder as well, but it'll send those contacts into their existing CRM, right? Eventually their plan is to move their CRM to us, but as of right now, no. All right, still doing the system and layout. And so we'll keep checking on that. Avanice, great question. Would I add that screenshot as a template so I can create a new site using the framework? Yeah. So what I'm going to do, and I want to get Meg's site done, and then we'll do that. Oh, and thanks, Ashley. What we'll do is I'll take that screenshot, and I thought I had downloaded it already, but maybe not. Maybe I have to stay on that side. We'll take that screenshot and we'll just say, hey, I want to make a site for this using this screenshot as like a inspiration, right? Well, you could also say clone this for this website. So but it'd be hard. I'd try. Like I said, I'll put my I'll put it in whatever we do with this one. I will put it in the Facebook group. If you guys are not in our Facebook group, which is AI for Business with Jay, the AI guy, we can do that. How do we change hosting of our website? Very, very easy, Bill. By the way, RC, can you drop the link to the Facebook group so that anybody who's not in our Facebook group can join? That would be awesome. You guys can join. We'll get you in the Facebook group. We're always posting everything to stay up on top of all these things. Bill, how do we change hosting of our website? Really easy. We offer website hosting in the plan, in the $97 a month plan. It includes the hosting of your website. If you have an existing website and you want us to host it, let's say you have a WordPress website already and you want us to host it, we charge $25 a month for just hosting the website. So we can host WordPress. If your site's already in WordPress, we can move it all in, connect all the CRM to it. We even have a WordPress plugin that can connect all your forms, all your contact us, all the things right into your CRM. Booking calendar. You don't need Calendly. We've got it all built in. It's actually, and we can even integrate your existing Calendly into it. So those things are all in one place when you do that. But that's the thing that everybody loves about this is we can actually take all those tools you're already using and merge them into one login where you know where everything is and they all talk to one another. It's truly, this is what I do. A lot of people say, what do you do? I can't explain what you do. We help people set up business operating systems, right? Through software, through a platform. All right. Thank you. We got the Facebook link in there. Let me come back over and see how we're doing. Oh, we're making progress, Meg. All right. So we've got the system and layout. Amy, I'm glad you're loving this. I'm loving this. It's building the pages now. Homepage with FAQ is built. About page with FAQ is built or being built. And then we have the take action page. And then we'll have a new site in, where are we at? We're probably at about what, almost 10 minutes now, right? I think we started it at 10:52. So we're at 9 minutes, right? And we're just talking. We're just talking. We're hanging out. And guys, you don't have to do an entire website. You can do a landing page or a funnel, right? You can do, maybe just like a separate thing on a subdomain that you can do. There's lots of different things. You don't have to do an entire website. Be like, I just need a page, like I showed you earlier for realtors. I was just like, I need a page for my website for realtors. It needs to speak to them and tell them why they need to use our website builder, right? And it was like 3 minutes. I had that. All right, D, thank you, Michelle. Great. Amy's loving it. D, Michelle, you guys are awesome. Does the AI handle issues like SSL certification problems, functions not working? Am I submitting tickets to AI? No, it will handle all the SSL, all of our hosting. The hosting that's built in has full SSL. If you have any problems with that, no, you contact us. Ryan on my team, he's actually doing a kickoff call with a new client right now. Ryan is our chief journey builder. And that's a title that I don't take lightly when I gave it to him. It's a cute title, yes, but he really is. And he does drop-in calls. So got a question Monday morning at 9 a.m. He's in a Google Meet waiting for somebody to come ask him a question. Tuesday at 1, Wednesday at 12:30. You can submit a ticket to us if there's ever any issues. By the way, we're down to the home stretch on Meg's website. Also, let me show you or tell you the other thing that's coming is we do have an AI assistant coming for support. It's coming. It'll be here hopefully within 30 days. This platform gets updated and upgraded for us every single day. Every morning, it's like Christmas morning. I go and I see all the new features and rollouts. It's the best part about owning a software company that has 1,500 employees working behind the scenes and engineers and programmers just pushing all the stuff so that I can just bring it to market, right? Under my own private label. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Marina, hey, it was nice to meet you yesterday, Marina, as well. I'm glad you're on today. And she said, this is incredible. I agree. Incredible for sure. We are at 11 minutes and we almost have a full website, a full redesigned website. So we'll give it another couple of minutes. Ashley says, wow, personal touch really separates the service. Absolutely. This is what we do. Like, we do this. Now, you might be like, oh, will you guys build everything for me once I get in there for $97 a month? No, we won't. We have higher tier packages that we can do. But listen, our highest tier package, before we start talking about upgrades and add-ons and everything, and if you need us for 10 hours a month, it's still less than $1,000 a month. None of you really need that right now. Well, maybe you do, but $97 a month, you get access to everything. You get access to our support. You get everything. We're just not going to be doing the hands-on building, but we will help you. We'll point you in the right direction. We'll guide you. We'll give you the resources, give you the tools, access to our team, real humans, not all AI. Now, if you call our business phone number, I just had it connected. Our business phone number now is being answered by Sarah, our AI assistant, and she knows pretty much everything. And we're still training her with other things. So I am going to AI for our phone calls, but she knows how to transfer the call to me in real time. So we even have voice AI and chat AI that you can put in your business. So when somebody calls your business, you can have AI answer the phone, and you could even say, well, when I'm working, I can answer the phone during the day, but maybe nights and weekends, can I just have the AI? Yeah, do it as an overflow or rollover. All right. Michelle. Oh, I got to put this up there. You are the best, Michelle. Let's put that comment up there. I love it. Thank you. I think you're awesome. Michelle and I are friends from a networking group in Greensboro, and she is the best. If you're self-employed and you need an insurance solution, like, just talk to Michelle. Like, she will hook you up. You will be good. She works in like 32 states, 34 states, something like that. She works in a lot of states, almost the whole country. So thank you, Michelle. Sweet comment. All right. We're on this home stretch. It's building that last page and it's dragging me across the finish line here. But look at me getting impatient over an entire website being built in now 12 or 13 minutes. Live. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, and I can connect it to the CRM right here. See that? Connect to CRM. So I can connect it right to JourneyBuilder with one click. Okay. Here is the redesigned site, the modern, clean look using the brand's teal and navy colors. The site now includes a fully functional home about contact page plus generic templates for other sections. Each page features a relevant FAQ section, fully responsive for mobile with a cohesive layout. So let's scroll down and see what this looks like. I'm going to show you how easy it is to add these sponsors, the bring to light sponsors. I'm going to show you. And here's our FAQs already built out on the page. Here's our footer. Okay. Got our hashtags, got our help, our phone number. This, if you connect it to the CRM, when they click on here and subscribe now, they get added to the CRM. All right. So let's go look at the curriculum page. Join our mission. Frequently asked questions for the curriculum page. Different set of questions, right? 32 states, Michelle Hensley said. Okay, gotcha. Volunteer. Let's look at our volunteer page. Okay, join our mission. Frequently asked questions about volunteering. Bring to light. Okay, so it didn't put a whole lot of content. It didn't have all the content. So this is great. This is perfect. All right, so here's the layout of the new site. And talks about what we do. So now, all right, here's your scale. Here's your framework, your scaffold, right? Now, I'm going to actually go over to the Abolition NC page, and I'm going to grab some content from there about what is human trafficking. I'm not sharing my screen right now. I'm just actually going to take this page. All right. I'm going to take a link and I'm going to come over here. I want to show you how you edit your website. Can you create this page as I'll call it a sub menu. You could say a drop down menu under the About section to yeah, that's good. In this new layout. And then I'm going to put in the what is human trafficking page. All right. So now it's going to consider thinking about the best submenu layout, planning the page structure, right? So now we're editing the website. Plain English, no code, telling it what we want. Also, if I had just said create this from scratch, you could tell it these are all the pages that I need. I'm going to give you guys the real unlock code for building a website with the vibe coding. All right. This is going to kind of be mind-blowing. But what I would do, if you wanted to build everything out and know you have an hour or two to build everything, I would go to Claude or Gemini. All right. Let me see if I go into Claude, and I'll share my screen here in just a second. So you could go to Claude and what you can do, here, I'll share my screen. What you can do is go into Claude and say, here's my website. I need to redesign it. Can you go through and analyze and give me everything I need to put on that page? Maybe give me some ideas what should go on there. And then Claude will actually build you out something like your design notes, right? All your colors, you give it your colors, everything that needs to go on there. And then at the end, whoops, that one's not doing it. At the end, you should get like a document, like a Google Doc, right? And you can copy and paste everything in that Google Doc and upload that into the Ask AI, the whole thing. I don't care if it's 1,000 characters. Put it in the Ask AI. AI will read the whole thing and build your website based on that. All right. So let's go over here. All right. And we back on. Okay, we're back in here. So it's still fetching the content for what is from the existing what is human trafficking page so that it can build it right into here. So that's going there. So we can keep going. All right. I want to show you something else while we're doing this. I better wait, actually. Let me wait. I want to show you guys on the Jay the AI Guy page. If you visited my website, in the lower right-hand corner of that page, you'll see a little cartoon version of me, my avatar. And if you click on it, you can have a conversation with our chat AI. That's all connected into here as well, right? You can just put a little chat with AI assistant or just a contact us in the lower right corner of your website. That can be built right in. All of your forms are connected, all of your pages. After I do this, one of the things that I also want to show you, remember I told you could roll back and do a restore point from the history. So that button is right up in here, view history. I'm going to wait till it does. It got all the content, it's creating the page. Once this page is done, should move pretty quick now that it got all the content. I'll show you that if you click on that, it'll show you all the revisions, like each chat that you had the AI go to work for, it's keep catching that restore point. So you can always roll it back. Like if we don't like this update, we can roll it back to where it is right now. All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, by the way, let's say that you want to add a Spanish version of the About Us section. You tell the AI, I need a section for Spanish-speaking people in the About Us. It'll do it. Rewrite the services section to be more casual and fun, right? So this is the magic moment. You don't have to learn a complicated editor. You just tell the AI what you want, like you're texting a friend. And if you make the change that you don't like, you roll it back, right? So it's great. Infinite undo, right? So now I'm going to show you, this is still creating the page. Next thing I'll show you kind of how it ties together with things like a booking calendar, payments. Yes, JourneyBuilder also has a complete invoice, DocuSign payment processing section. Oh, it looks like we got some high latency right now. So some features are acting a little slower than usual. Just got that alert up in here. A lot of people using this now. Remember I said there's like 8 million businesses using this tool. And of course, trying to do a tech demo in an hour in real time, it's never going to go perfect. But again, I'm being impatient right now. And look at what we're doing. Things that took months to do. Still to this day, with human web developers, web designers, these things take like weeks and months to build. right? We're doing this in like under an hour, and while I'm doing this. Great. D, I love that you're loving this. That's great. It's wonderful. So Marina, I think you said perfect to the Spanish speaking part. Marina knows like 4 languages, guys. That's pretty cool. I met her yesterday at an event. Very, very cool. So, all right, we're moving quick now. Navigation, set the layout navigation. It's updating that. And then it'll connect the route. Some of this is a little bit more the techie stuff where you'd be like, I don't know what that means, but I'm glad that we're more than halfway through, right? And that's okay. That's okay. I want to show you something else that's really cool. Check this out. Yeah, Amy, knowing this is available unburdens me 100%. So do you see down here, add a dedicated donation page with payment integration? So the AI read this website. It knows it's a nonprofit. And it's giving us a suggestion of, would you like me to add a page to your website for donations? And if you want, we can even then connect payment integration so that people can make donations right through the site. The AI suggesting that. And if I click this button right here, oh wait, let me move Marina's comment and move my head real quick. I don't know if I can move my head. Here, let's do this. I'm going to go back over to this layout for a second. Wrong layout. Hold on. Where's the right layout? Is it this layout? Nope, not the right layout. There we go. So this is what I want to show you. It down here in this, see where if I hover over it, it gets light right above the Ask AI, add a dedicated donation page with payment integration. Maybe if I remove myself from the screen, it'll be better. Yeah, now it's probably a little bit easier to read. It might have been smaller on your screen. Add a dedicated, then whoops, let me see if I can. No. Here we go. Here's another one. Implement a blog or news section for updates. I don't know why it's not scrolling over for me here. What does that one say? Anyway, it gives us suggestions of other things to build. It's not scrolling right now. It just wants to add files. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. I actually, with the jtheaiguy.com website that we built in here, one of the greatest, coolest features of that has been this tool at the bottom, because I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. You know what it suggested for me? Add the social media icons below the blog post so that people can click on it and share the blog post. It also added, it said, do you want me to put like a link for the buttons for the downloadable resources for our webinars page? And I was just like, yes, what a great idea. Thank you, AI. And I clicked it. Yeah, this is actually going a little bit slower than I would have thought it would. So we'll let it continue to do this. Let me see what else I can show you in here. I'm going to answer some other questions that haven't been asked. I always come prepared with a few questions that you guys might be having, but you don't want to ask on the call. All right. Is this really free for 30 days? The answer is yes. Full access, including the AI Studio. Now, there are things like if you go and create content with social media, or you start doing a text campaign, or an email blast, or you set up your AI chat assistants or use the AI voice, those things are all actually rebilling costs. If you use our SEO platform, again, there are extra costs that could be in there, but you won't get charged anything without it telling you. And if you do, you let me know, right? But there should be nothing that gets charged to your card in the first 30 days, unless you use some of those extra charge things. But everything else, the CRM, the opportunities, automations, reputation management, connecting your Google accounts, connecting your Facebook, your social media accounts so you can use our social media planner, all that stuff is just included, right? creating a booking calendar, right? What's Calendly cost these days? Like 30, 40 bucks a month for a booking calendar. It's in there. It's in there. So Meg feels like she's learning the keys to the universe of tech. You are. I am giving you the keys to the universe of tech. I'm sorry that this has taken a little bit longer on this, but it seems that the system is running a little slow. I assure you that the pages usually go a little bit faster, but of course, tech demo real time. Guys, I'm going to Arkansas next week. I'm speaking at a conference in Searcy, Arkansas. I've got a 90-minute breakout session that I'm going to be leading on building a company Cortex. If you guys have been around the webinars, you know that this is a big passion of mine for businesses. But so I'm planning that, but I'm going to be doing a hack and tell on my app that I built that I showed you guys last week, my SOP knowledge extraction system. And so that I'm competing against 5 other people for like, how did I hack this stuff? But I'm going to this conference and I'm going to come back with so many new cool like things. And I feel like those are the keys to my universe of like going and hanging out with other entrepreneurs. And I'm getting a 3-hour masterclass with John Maxwell. I'm going to have lunch and get to pick his brain for 3 hours. It's not just me. There's like 20 other people, but I'm super excited about that. Yes, I'm killing time. Oh, here we go. Hey, Meg, look at this. See the about page now? Now there's a drop down and it says, what is human trafficking? And if I click on it, look at this. Boom. Boom. I was just talking to you guys. It built this. How much time would this give you back in your day if you could just be like, yeah, AI, do this for me, and then walk away, right? And you can build out your entire site that way. And if I say change this text here, by the way, this is coming soon too. We're going to have a point and click editor where you can actually click on what you want changed specifically on the site and say, hey, change this to say for more resources, right? It'll do it. Implement an interactive curriculum. Here you go. There's some more down here. It's still can't. A dedicated board and staff page, interactive. So very, very cool stuff. Fantastic. So much time. Right. You're going to save so much time, right? I'm sorry it took 20 minutes to build you a brand new website, right? Come on. So crazy. All right. So a couple more questions that I've heard that I wanted to prepare for you guys. How is this different from Wix or Squarespace? Okay. Yeah. So Wix and Squarespace, they have AI builders too. They do. They sure do. And they might cost a little less than $97 a month, but they don't have CRM, email, text message marketing, all the automations, booking, scheduling, calendaring, review management, AI chat agent, sales pipelines, QR code generation, social media planning, unlimited media storage and hosting, forms, surveys, quizzes. The list goes on and on and on. They don't have all that for $97 a month. They don't even have it. You can't even get it in their platform. So you'd need another subscription, right? It's kind of like we all thought we'd be cutting the cord when we cut the cord with their cable TV. And we're like, we're going to save so much money because I could just get this thing for $11.99 a month. And then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, but now I need this channel. It's another. And now we end up spending more than we ever did with cable because we've got Amazon Prime, we've got Hulu, we've got Netflix, we've got YouTube TV, we've got whatever. So yeah, it's kind of like all these subscriptions just need it back. Now everybody wants it back in one, right? So it's kind of like going back to the coolest modern, it's like going to fiber internet, but getting everything in it now. All right. Do you need to know how to code? But they don't have J. Yeah, Avanice, thank you. Thank you. They don't have J. All right. Do you need to code? Did I need to know how to code to do anything I did today? No, I didn't. Zero coding. Describe your business. Tell it what you want. The AI builds it, and then you refine it by chatting with it. If you can text a friend, you can build a website. That is what we've made available for you. Okay. Amy, regarding the email feature, will this replace kit.com? I know Kit has like some AI functionality or automation functionality. Ours would be more like a replacement of something like MailChimp or Constant Contact. If Kit does the same thing, I'm not very I mean, I'm only very minimally familiar with Kit. I know it helps like e-commerce and stuff like that, but maybe it would replace it. I mean, this is more of like a replacement for your broadcast emails. And there's full like DNS setups and things that you can do in there. You can even connect your Gmail, and instead of going to Gmail every day, you can have two-way sync right from inside your CRM. So any Gmails that come in, you can respond right there, and it would go out from your Gmail. So back and forth, you could connect that. Also, Google Calendar. If you use Outlook, we have an Outlook integration as well. Oh, the broadcast feature. Yeah, definitely. You can broadcast and you can segment. All of our emails are segmented by tags and who we send out to what and when. Yeah, complete segmentation. And all of our email broadcasts, every email that you guys are getting is coming from my system, our system, right? What if you don't like what the AI builds? What if Meg typed in the comments, I'm leaving, Jay. I'm never coming back to one of your webinars because this redesign sucks. Right? I would say, but wait, Meg, wait. We can just chat with the AI and tell it to make some changes. What don't you like about it? Or we could roll back to a previous version, right? Or start a new project with a different prompt. You can create unlimited websites, right? Is the conversion easy? Yeah, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. We can work with you on that. Maybe a setup fee if we had to do that conversion for you. But we can definitely talk about that. It's not going to be a hard conversion. No, shouldn't be hard. I don't know everything you have in there, so it's a hard question for me to answer. Answering the question might be harder than the conversion. Right? So, will your forms work right away? Yeah, any of these forms, like this form right here, subscribe for updates. Make sure I'm still sharing that. Yeah, this updates form down here, name, email, right? This once I click connect to my CRM, it's connected, right? Just click subscribe now, it's connected. And we can have an automation that says when this happens, then we need to add them to our drip sequence that goes out for the next 2 weeks. Or 4 days from now, we need to send this person an email that said, would you be interested in partnering with us, right? So that's really cool. Yeah. And how much does JourneyBuilder cost after the trial? Look, $97 a month. You get everything. If you need us, not just basic support. Oh, Amy, that's a good question. I'm going to answer that. And the format, the files that it creates the new site, I'll show you that too as well. And videos that you need to add. Oh, Avanice, I am so glad you said that. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to answer all those questions. These are great questions coming in. Yeah. If you need us to do work or labor or build it out with you or for you, we do have packages available. We have a $197, a $497, and a $997, depending on where you're at in your business and what you need done. We could also do like a per hour thing, but we do the 3 daily drop-in calls. We do support, unlimited email support for $97 a month. So I'll stop saying that now. I just want, and if you guys want this, the QR code is in the upper left corner of the screen. It's been up there the whole time today. You can scan it, take it to the page. But let me answer a few more of these questions that are coming in because I think they're really, really good questions. Move this off my screen. So Amy said, once the website does the way we want it to look and do, how does it go live? So in the upper right corner, there is a publish button, and I can publish this right now to this abolitionnc-redesign.vibepreview.com, or we can add, once we publish it, then we can add it. So this is like a staging site, right? So you can publish it live and share it and be like, hey, what changes should we make, right? Just from this site. Then once you publish it, we can add a custom domain. So we can take your domain, your existing domain, and have it connected to your domain. And that's how it would go live. And then every time you make an update, you just click publish, and that's it. One-click publishing. All right. Jeffrey had a great question. What format are these files that create the new site? So it's ultimately using HTML, but I'm going to show you all the code that goes into it right here. Up at the top, there's a preview button, and then there's a little like tag code thing, the geeky tag here. If I click this, you can see that it builds everything out in here, the full skeleton, all the files and formats. It uses React, which is JavaScript. So React, HTML, and Tailwind, right? Thanks, Delroy. I love that you're watching, buddy. Thank you. Delroy is, you guys, if you guys were on his, if you haven't watched their vibe coding workshop from months ago or 2 months ago that Delroy was on, Delroy is building, he is building some platforms, guys. He is like vibe coding next level stuff, and it's crazy. I got to learn from him now on some of that stuff. He's so good at this. So where do you sign up for the 30-day free trial? Scan this QR code that's on my screen in the upper left. Actually, RC, go ahead, drop the link to that. So if somebody can't scan it right now, or maybe they're watching on their phone, we'll drop the link in right now. We've got a few more minutes, so I'm going to answer the rest of these questions before we wrap up. But Jeffrey, I hope that answered your question. Ashley, the link is coming right now. Should be going into the chat. And it's basically the same thing that the QR code would take us. There it is, 30-day free trial. There you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. And we had another question from Avanies. Jeffrey, I hope that this answered your question also on the code side. All right, Avanies. What about videos that I need to add? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I'm going to come out of Meg's site here, and I'm going to go into Jay the AI guy, right, which I built in here. You guys will see that. And you can see that I'm still adding stuff in here. And my team, well, this was great. I told Heather and RC, I'm like, you guys can now update the website. Just go in and talk to the AI. But Avanies, if you so choose to put a website, a video on your website, you tell it, I need to add a video, and either upload the video or give it the link to the video. Hold on. I hope it's on this page. Otherwise, I'm going to be, here we go. Look at this. What people are saying. Yes, I'm bad. Yeah, upload a video. You gave me a great video testimonial. Awesome video testimonial. And I said, I got to put that on the website. By the way, if anybody wants to leave me a video testimonial, I can send you a link. You can do it from your phone. It takes like, Avanies would probably tell you, it takes less than 2 minutes. And when you click a button, you don't have to you don't need anything fancy, no software download. I send you a link, you click it, it gives you a question prompt. You do it, you click, use your phone, record the video, click done, and it sends it right to us. Oh, you couldn't hear the audio. Oh, no. I don't think I shared with audio. Sorry. Anyway, if you couldn't hear it, that was a really great, yep, and now my team said video audio isn't on, Jay. Sorry. Let's see if I can fix that. I'll play it again. Hold on. Let's see. I might have just, I might not have clicked the share screen with audio button. Also share tab audio. Okay. Let's try that again. Let me know if it plays with audio this time.
It was my first time attending Jay, the AI Guy's webinar, and the amount of information I got on Node LLM was off the wall. He was just pouring strategy. The information was invaluable. The way he broke it down made it easy for me to understand, and it was just valuable. And so thank you, Jay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be back.
All right. So there it is. So maybe we'll send out a link, as I would love to feature you guys on the site. But here, I would also say, like, I could say what Avanice does. I could put that underneath the video and just say this is Avanice. But here's our actual real reviews, right? So they're embedded on our site. So you can embed your Google reviews on the site, FAQs on every page, footer, drop-down menus, our courses, our blog, replays, brain dump workshop. By the way, we have a brain dump workshop coming up April 28th. It's a Tuesday. You can get there by watching here. It's a one-time charge, but we're going to actually work with you in your business to help you build a company Cortex. Notebook LM is going to be our best friend at that course. We're going to actually help you build your own AI brain so that you can, just go into whatever tool you want to use. And we're going to help you document SOPs. And then you can just go into any tool and it knows everything about your business. So very, very cool. Thank you, Dee. Amy, I know time is short. How do I schedule a conversation with you? Yeah, I'll be happy to look at your site. The first thing to do is do a 15-minute free coaching call with me. It's not a sales pitch. If I have more time, I'll spend more time with you. There it is. RC just dropped it in the chat. My team is on it, guys. My team, I just say it and he's like, I know what he's about to ask me. RC is the best. And Heather, you're both the best. I don't want to make anybody on my team. They're both here backstage. If I'm like, I say RC is the best, and then Heather's like, what? Wait, excuse me, say what? Yeah. So my team is the best. Yeah. So book that coaching call. It's 15 minutes. We will get right to it. We'll try to knock it out. If I got a little extra time, I'll give it to you and we'll talk about it if you're interested. But I would love to see all the things that we could do to show you what else we can do. Guys, I would love it if you played with this. Even if you're like, Jay, I'll sign up, but like, can you remind me to cancel before you charge me if I don't want to keep it? Yes, let us know. I'll put it on our calendar. I'll be like, hey, let's reach back out in 2 weeks with everybody just to see where we're at before we charge them. But my goal is that when you guys take advantage of this and start playing with the website builder and you see all the other things that you get, our team is going to be reaching out to work with you to help show you those things. So you'll get a demo in there. We'll give you a demo. We'll treat you as if you're already a paying client. So we appreciate that. So yeah, super excited for this. Hey, next week, we're going to wrap up. Next week, I am going to be in Arkansas, but have no fear. The webinar is here. That was good, right? Everybody like that? Have no fear, the webinar's here. Yesterday, I recorded next Friday's webinar. And it's going to be kind of a best of, like the best of topics like this. We're going to talk about this topic here, like vibe coding websites. We're also talking about Notebook LM, talk about Hey Jen, again, how to clone yourself on video. Talking about, I don't think I did anything on Gamma. Although Gamma was great. I could have done a Gamma thing. Anyway, I recorded it yesterday. And you know what's really weird? Recording a webinar on a Thursday, a week before, 8 days prior, recording a webinar for a webinar that's going to go out in 8 days, and then referencing today's webinar on it. So I was like saying like, oh, when you're watching this was last week and this and that. And I said it like 3 times in the video. It was kind of funny. It was very weird and surreal to be recording a webinar in advance that's designed to be live, but it will be live. It will be live, pre-recorded at 10:30 next Friday. I did not go back to previous webinars and just take video from those. I re-recorded everything. I just did them in little segments. And I kept it short. It's going to be under an hour. And what's cool about being under an hour, the reason it's under an hour is because I don't have me to ramble on. I just recorded the videos. But yeah, I did it. It's published. It's live. It's ready to go. And in a few minutes, you'll be getting that link to sign up for that webinar. Remember, guys, register for each webinar individually so that you can join in. It's not the same link. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here it goes. registration link for next Friday's workshop. So I am sad I won't get to see you and interact with you and talk to you in real time next week, but just know that I made the webinar for you for next week. Okay. So it wasn't, we didn't take any shortcuts. I actually did the webinar because I'm going to miss you. And then 2 weeks from now, after the best of, and then when I come back, so April, is it May 1st? May 1st, I think, Friday, 2 weeks. We're going to do another Ask Me Anything session. We haven't done one since like week 4. So we're going to do an Ask Me Anything. So all the things that you've learned, all the things you're working with, all the tools you're working on, we're going to do that. That's 2 weeks from now. And then 3 weeks from now, I think we're going to dive into how to make like video, real video, not just like clone yourself videos, but like police chase videos, or, you know, you hanging out with a Yeti, or you skydiving or flying through the air, right? Avani said there was a page error on that, RC. I got it to load. It should load. Can you try it again, Avanice? It should load just fine. I just clicked on it and got right to it. If you're having trouble, we'll make sure we get that link out to you again. But yeah, so then we're going to talk about like video, like actual video production. And the goal of that is that you guys come away knowing how to like create a small commercial or Facebook ad or Facebook video for your business. So that's going to be 3 weeks from now. So that's the plan. I'm going to let everybody have a wonderful weekend. Definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys do in the website builder and the CRM. Very, very, very excited. This is a big step forward for us. And we'd love sharing this with you, and more features will be coming out in this platform. I mean, literally there's like 5 a day, just rolling out. So, all right. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. You're all very, very kind and sweet and wonderful. And I look forward to seeing you guys back in real time in 2 weeks. But don't forget to tune in next week, because it is a brand new webinar that we recorded. So thank you. And Marina, looking forward to implement all this. Yeah, me too. Looking forward to helping you. And we will talk again very, very soon. And Meg, if you want to do anything with this, we'll talk. Avanice, thank you. Great job as usual. I'll send you guys a link to leave a video testimonial if you would. If that's not your thing, don't worry about it, but we'll send it out as well. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.